With rising inflation and the cost of groceries impacting our budgets, people are looking for any kind of ideas on how the best ways or looking for the best ways to keep money in their pockets. Dan Cummins joining us live in studio and joins us now with ways you can save and waste fewer groceries in tonight's Stretching Your Dollar. Dan?
Jeff, all right, so how often are you cleaning out the fridge and find food that's expired and needs to be tossed? That's not only frustrating, but a waste of both food and money. But what if we told you there are times when it's okay to eat foods after their marked expiration dates? It's true. Take a look.
Want to save on your next grocery bill? You can do that by throwing out less food. Food safety experts say those best by and sell by dates are flexible since they aren't exactly expiration dates because in most cases they have little to do with safety standards. Instead, it's there to say this is when the food will taste best, not whether it's still safe to eat. The exception, however, is baby formula. Still, let's look at the bigger picture because many items in your fridge and pantry have an expiration date that you can simply ignore. For example, ground beef. If you freeze it, it'll last quite a bit longer than if you just leave it in the fridge drawer. Dried pasta and dry baking ingredients such as flour and sugar don't present safety concerns since they have little or no moisture. Jars, cans, or glass containers of food. These can last for decades if unopened. Eggs. Most are processed with mineral oil, which seals the shell and keeps out bacteria. So, if refrigerated, they can keep for 3 weeks after their stamped expiration date. The same goes for milk. If stored in a cold fridge, it can last up to a week longer. Still, you may want to give it the old sniff test anyway to be certain. The goal, of course, is not just save money, but food as well. It's crazy to think about 40% of all food in the USA is wasted. And according to the EPA, that can cost a 4-person family at least $1,500 a year. If you want the finer numbers, that's $124 a month, $4 a day that you could save by stretching those expiration dates out just a bit longer.
Here are some ways to prolong the life of food. If your cheese has mold, you probably know this, just cut that part away. The rest is still good, of course. And putting meat in a tomato-based sauce will help it last a few extra days. The acid in the tomatoes will preserve it. For Stretching Your Dollar, I'm Dan Cummins.